This is the first of 2 guides to iMovie. So this is the basic guide, and there's also an advanced guide that you can look at as well. So to start with, I'm going to find iMovie. You can see I've got it in the bar at the bottom, but I can actually start to search for it as well and open it up. Now I've opened mine up on the projects page, so when you open yours up it might be on the projects page, or you might be in the middle of another project. So say for example, if I was in the middle of this project, which I'd been working on before, and I want to come out of it, I can just tap on projects on the top left and it will bring me back out. So I'm going to tap plus to make a new project. So straight away it asks me if I want to make a movie or a trailer. So here we're not looking at trailers, we're looking at movies. So I'm going to tap on movie and go straight into it. So the next thing that I need to decide is which of the videos I've already recorded or photos I've already taken I want to put into my project. So at the moment I'm not going to put any of these in. You can actually do all the filming in the camera on the iPad and save it to the camera roll and then put it in iMovie later, or you can actually do your filming straight in iMovie. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how to do both. So at the moment I'm going to open this with no pictures. I'm not going to select any images. I'm just going to tap create movie, and then when I do that it opens up on this screen, and this is the main editing screen. Now you'll see straight away it's telling me that if I want to record, then I can just tap this button here and then this will just take me through to the next screen. So you'll have a lovely picture of a wall here. If I just tap that camera icon, then there we go. So I can record from there, and you'll see down here that it says video and photo. So you can do either, but I'll cancel that. So if I had recorded anything, it would come on this timeline down here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some video that I've already got. So I could have gone back to the screen where we were before and tapped on the clips that I wanted, but I can also come here on this media browser on the top and go in here to find my video, which is what I'm going to do. Now if you can't see this video, this media browser here, it's because somebody will have closed this button. So if I close it, it looks like that. So I just tap this plus and then it opens up. So let's go get my first clip. So I'm going to tap video and then all these clips come up. I'm just going to go to recently added. I could go to all, and then up at the top I can see the clip that I want. So I actually want this clip here. So I'm going to tap on it, and you'll see next to it you've got this little plus. So I tap that plus and then it comes down to the bottom. And so down at the bottom, this is my clip here. So I can tap play. And then I can watch that clip. I can move backwards and forwards. Now what I can also do is I can zoom in and out on this area at the bottom. So if I just have 2 fingers on the clip and push them together, that's not making the clip any shorter, and I can move out. You'll see at the end it still says 8.1 seconds. This is just sometimes useful if you want to be able to see more of your clips together, so you can get an overview. If you've got lots of clips, you can see them all on the screen at the same time. Or if you're looking to do some precision work and you want something to happen in exactly one place, you can zoom straight in and find it in exactly the place that you want. So that's the first thing that I'm doing. I'm putting my clip in. Now once you've got your clip in, what you can do is if you tap on the clip, if you just tap on this clip here with one finger, you get these yellow boxes at the start and at the end. And I can use these yellow boxes if I want to get rid of a little bit at the start. I can drag it in to the right, and if I want to get a little bit of the left, if I want to get rid of a bit of the at the end, then what I can do is I can drag it in to the left like that, and then that will get rid of the last bit for me. So I can do that. That's quite useful if somebody has said, okay, you can stop recording now at the end of the recording and you want to get rid of something at the end. So that's quite useful. Now you'll notice when I've tapped on this clip, I get all these things at the bottom. If I tap somewhere else, it goes away. But if I tap on this clip, then down at the bottom, I get all these different actions. So I've got this first one that says actions, and it says split, which is grayed out, detach audio and duplicate. So most of these we're not really going to use yet. If I wanted to split this clip into 2 bits, I can tap that. Now we'll come back to that later and see why that's important. So the next thing I can do is I can speed up or slow down a clip. So if I want to do this, this might be useful if I want to show some slow motion. So I want to actually slow an event down. So we've used this before. So I'm slowed this really down now. This is working really slowly. But we've used that before when we've moved through instructions where you want to show somebody doing something really quickly, or when you want to slow something down and show it in greater detail. You'll see at the bottom here that this is 1 times, so that's actually a real time that we've got that there. The next one, if I tap on volume, we can turn the volume off a clip. So if you're doing lots of filming in a class and you want to make silent films, then that's something really useful. You can get rid of the sound, just record it with the sound. You slide this volume down and then all the sound's gone. Next one, so we've got titles, all these different titles that you can tap on, and then all you do is you tap on the writing at the top and then you can put your text on. There isn't really an option for a blank screen behind it, so sometimes what I do is I'll cover up the camera and then record maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds, so you get a black screen, and then take the sound off that, and then I can put that on there if I just want a black title screen at the start. So you can see we've got the titles there. You keep going on, you get all these different styles. The one that's different is this second one here. So this second one matches what's called the theme. So I'll come back and talk about the theme a little bit later. So that's the titles, and then you've got the filters where you can change the colours and the filters. So you've got different colours. We don't really use this one very much, but you could do, particularly if you want to do something that's more retro, if you want to do something that's black and white, that works really well. Okay, next thing, if you want to get rid of a clip, let's just go back to this and go to none, because I want to just go back to the normal. There we are. Let's add a second clip. So I'm just going to get to the end. Now, if I add another clip, what I can do is I can tap on this camera and record another clip, but I've already got my clip up here that I've already recorded, so I'm going to tap on it, tap the plus, and then that goes down and that lands there. Okay, so you'll see that it transitions very nicely from that first clip to the second. It just moves very nicely. Now, what if I want to get rid of a clip? What if I want to delete something? Well, you just put your finger on it and you don't let go, and then you move up and it gets a little puff of smoke next to it, and you let go and it disappears. If I want to get it back, I've got an undo button here that I can tap, and then that brings it back. If I've got my clips in the wrong order, it's very easy to reorder them. Just tap one of the clips, hold it, don't let go, just drag it to the other end, and then you can move it there. So let me move that clip back, and then I've got that there. This white line is called the playhead, and what we need to do is, if you do add another clip, put the playhead where you want the clip to go. So if the playhead's at the start and you record another clip, that's going to go at the start, and so you have to move it to the end, which is very easy. So I'd like to show you how to add narration to a clip. So you'll see I've got this instructional video that I've made here where I'm talking about how to make googly eye bookmarks, and you'll see this second thing says you will need. And so what I want to do is I want to record my voice over the top. So there are lots and lots of different applications for recording your voice over the top of images and film. There are hundreds of them. But let's just do this here. So I move the playhead to where I want my recording to start. So it's there, that's where I want to start speaking. Then I'm going to tap this microphone, and you'll see that this microphone is now picking up my voice. When I tap record, it'll give me a 3-second countdown, and the timer, the playhead, sorry, will jump back a little bit and then move forward to this point. So by the time the countdown's finished, it's in the right place for recording. So I'll just do a quick recording. Right, let me see. You'll need a glue stick, pencils, scissors, and a ruler. So you'll see I did something deliberately wrong there. So I've recorded it, So I can review that, I can listen to it to see what it sounds like, I can retake it, I can cancel it, but I'm going to accept it even though it's got some mistakes in it. So let's just have a quick listen back. Right, let me see. You'll need a glue stick, pencils, scissors and a ruler. So one thing that I can do is the mistake that I made at the start where I said let me see. I'm going to zoom in on this clip a little bit by pinching my fingers, and then what I'm going to do is just have a look at this bit and then play this bit back. Right, let me see. You'll need... So about there, just back a little bit, I need to get rid of this bit here up till there. So just like a video clip, if I tap on it, I can slide this in, and then let's just see if I've got rid of all of it. Let me see. You'll need a glue... Not quite. So again, you can just play around with that. Need a glue stick, pencil, and move it back a little bit, and you'll need a glue stick. There we go. Pencils. So I'm quite happy with that now. So what I can do is I can even move this backwards and forwards to get it to the place that I want to get it to, and then see how that sounds there. So let's have another look. You'll need a glue stick, pencils, scissors and a ruler. Okay, so that's much better. So you can add your sound clips to it as well. You can do everything that I've shown you for the video with the sound clips. You can grab hold of them, move them up and delete them just by letting go. You can press redo to put them back. You can reorder them, moving them into different orders. Okay, so let's say you've finished your recording and you want to share it. You want to get it so that people can see it in other places than just this iPad. So once you've finished, up in the top left hand corner there's a button that says done. I'll tap on this, and then on this screen down here at the bottom there's a share button in the middle here, this square with the upwards arrow. So if I tap this, I've got lots of different things that I can actually do with this project. So one of the things that I could do is I can send it straight to these other apps. The most straightforward thing to do is to save the video. So if I tap on this save video button, then I choose the size that I want, and then I'll send it. So a very short video like this one will be done in seconds. It will put it together in seconds. Basically, the higher the quality, the longer it will take to make it. I'm just going to tap medium. So if I tap medium, it will very quickly make this clip and it will save it to my camera roll, and we'll get a little pop-up any second just to say it's been saved to the photo library. So there we go, that's it. So you do have some more choices there. As well as this, I can send it to some different apps. So I could send it to Google Drive, put it to a folder in Google Drive. So again, it puts this together. The difference is when it's finished putting this together, it will ask me whereabouts in Google Drive I want to send it to. So we'll just wait for this to finish. And then we'll see a pop-up screen, and then it will say in here the account. It will ask me for a folder, and then we'll put it in. Now rather annoyingly, when you first put it in, it will be called something like 1080p.mov, and then you've got to change what it's called once you get it to Google Drive. So I'll just cancel that. The other thing is, if you've got an app like Seesaw, you can send it straight to Seesaw. Now I can't see Seesaw here, but if I tap more, then maybe then this will be there we go, copy to Seesaw. So if I tap on Seesaw, copy to Seesaw, then that will bring this option up, and then that will let me send it to Seesaw. So there we go, it's asking me to sign into my Seesaw account. Okay, so I'll just come out of that, I'll just go back to iMovie just to finish off. So that gives you some options for actually sharing your finished project. So this is only the first video. We've got another video where I'm going to look at the different themes. I'm going to look at splitting clips, and we'll look at things like green screen, picture in picture, split screen, adding transparent images, things like that. But this is the end of the basic guide.